Welcome back to my second part of my three-parter video series on SilkFlo. In this part, I will show you how I use the MADEngine and model automated development to save SilkFlo, a startup, hundreds of thousands of pounds a year in development costs. Once engaged with SilkFlo, I was provided with access to Figma boards containing a set of user interface diagrams. Using these, along with consultation with the founder, I was able to create a model. The model gradually grew over each software development iteration into what you see here. As you can see, there are 79 entities, 520 fields, and 121 relationships, so this is a significant application. The next consideration was the internal architecture of the solution. This must be correct, otherwise you're going to be living with your mistakes for a long time. This is the most optimum design I have come up with so far, as represented in this UML diagram. I particularly like model automated development because the speed of delivery is vastly improved. Also, code quality. I can guarantee the source code is readable and understandable and guaranteed to work. Also, we have a predictable internal architecture. This gives a good foundation for further development. And then we have handover. Handover is a breeze. So all you have to do is show the new developer the entity relationship diagram or the model, and also this internal architectural diagram. So let's go through this diagram in a little bit more detail. Each outer box represents a project, assembly, or package. The inner boxes represent either classes or folders. The green arrows represent references. The nodes with the ball on the end are provider nodes, and these nodes are consumer nodes. The core of the solution is data.core. The domain folder contains a class library representing our model. We are also using the unit of work design pattern, so I have an interface for that here. Also a repository pattern, and we have a folder which contains the repository interfaces. Next we have the persistence layer, so data.persistence, and this is where we create concrete versions of the unit of work and repositories. You'll also find the implementation of entity framework within here. This code is used to create the database schema. Next we have security. This manages authentication and authorization. Next we have email. Now, commercial applications require the ability to send email. This is abstracted here. Then we have extensions. This is a C# application, so we have some C# extension methods inside this project here. And finally, we have the web project, and the web project contains models and views and controllers. There is other code inside here as well. You may be wondering, well, where's the logging? The logging is actually integrated into the core as well as the persistence layer, as well as analytics. So how much of this architecture has been generated by the MADEngine? Well, all of it. By the end of the project, I found that about 70% of SilkFlo contained code generated by the MADEngine. I have shown the generation process in previous videos, so I shan't show it here. For my last video in this series, I will take a deep dive into all the features of SilkFlo. If you would like to find out more about the MadForge consultancy, please visit my website here. If you would like to find out more about the MADEngine, please visit my other website here. If you'd like to find out more about SilkFlo, please go to this website. Also, I've provided a link in the description for the MVC template I showed earlier. And one last thing. Thank you for watching.